Rock Bat here. Alright guys, well, got a little update on our 1976 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. Working on it today, and I realized, you know what, I better get these runs off this T-top here. So what I've been doing is take this razor blade and I'm going to scrape the tops off all these runs so that I can come back and polish it out. So anyway, this is how you do it. You take your blade and you just kind of start scraping it off. Scraping my runs the only way I know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I got me some runs, and you know it's no fun. Been scraping all day instead of making me some hay. Anyway, goofing it off. So then you get in there and you really get in there and you get her scraped down. The only place I'm like polishing this car right now is where I got a run. These are some old runs, man. Paint's been on this car for over 4 years. So maybe I should label this the trick an old body shop guy taught me. Or how about the trick the cops don't want you to know? Razor blades and paint. You know those videos. Clickbait, the only way they get views, 'cause nobody cares what they sit around and spew. They're just clickbait, and they know you can't wait to click that button and get them nothing but a single view. Alright, I got the Dukes of Hazzard on my mind. Love that show. Go Bo, go Luke. Give 'em hell, boys. And we're getting closer. I know you think I'm gonna scratch it, and that's what I'm doing, scratching her on up. So I gotta get this done because I'm trying to get the stainless trim that goes on there so I can get the weather strip on it so that we can, okay, so I've got it pretty close right now. So now we can get in there and do some flat filing. Scraping down. Alright. See how it's starting to, we're losing the drip. And if I do screw it up, it's just T-top. We can always repaint that. Not to say the whole car doesn't need to be painted anyway. Because it does. But I'm gonna drive it before I paint it again. See, it's disappearing. And then when I come back with my block and block sand it back out with some 1200, you hardly even notice it was ever there. It down. It works real good for orange peel too, but I wouldn't suggest doing your whole car this way. And as you can see, we no longer have that drippity-doo going on through here. And always, whenever you're doing a panel like this and you got something that you got to do right on the edge, always work off your panel, off the panel. Never try to come back into the panel because you'll scratch it then. That's when you tear it up. Same thing with your buffer. Always buff off your panel. Never on to your panel. Because if you're buffing onto the panel, you're going to gouge in. Same thing with the scraping or whatever. So we can keep moving down. I got some good hanger downers down here, and they're right on the edge too, so that's going to take a lot of slow, methodical to get that edge right and everything. But you can see what I'm doing, and I've got that run was all the way down to here, and yeah, it's pretty much been eliminated. Some sanding, light sanding will take the rest of it out. There's still a little bit of a high spot right there. But again, like I said, once I get my sandpaper and I just sand it down, it'll get it off. But if I tried to sand this edge right through here, we just end up with a big, you know, a huge. So what I have to do is just take it one little bitty drip at a time and hope I don't chip it completely off. Now I will say if I do chip it off, there's already one right there that's chipped. It doesn't matter if a piece of stainless is going to cover it. And again, like I said, the car needs to be repainted anyway. So, you know, I'll deal with it the next time I paint it, but I'm going to go drive the car first. I've had this car for 7, 8 years, and I've never driven it. Well, I drove it when I had it aligned to the end of the street and back, but that was with open headers and one hard romp and no shocks and just not, you know, drivable yet. So anyway, there it is. I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. Let me show you what else I got done, maybe if I got time. I don't know how long this video is. 7 minutes. All right, here we go. All right. I got the trim on the other top. I got the weather stripping on it. Yeah, got to clean it. But yeah, got all that on there. Working on the weather stripping for around the window opening inside. I got the carpet down, new sill plate. I got the carpet cut so that the seats can go in. Now I'm not done with the seats. Please understand it's a lot of money and it's a little at a time. But we're working on her. Up here in the console, the shift console, got new ashtray and all in it. We got a new Prindle deal and a new slides all in that. These are just up in here temporarily. I'm waiting on tomorrow, I believe all the vacuum harness for my air conditioning is coming in, and then we can start putting that together. Let me show you what else I got done. The door panels fitted. No, not everything's in the doors yet, but I got the panels on because, you know, really I just wanted to look and see how it's gonna look, all right? Just take it the way it is. So anyway, let's see, what else did I get done? Oh yeah, rebuilt the air conditioning control. So that's ready to go in. As soon as I get the vacuum stuff, we'll get this all in the car. And yeah, that's where I'm at. I polished up those lenses. I'm gonna go ahead and use those. And I got the tachometer rebuilt. I think we can all agree that that board was not any good. So got a new tack board in there and I've already tested it, it works. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling on this bad boy. Got a few things I still need to get. One thing is some Q-tips so that I can paint this panel. I gotta wipe the black off the push and the high-low for the wipers. The rest of that panel just stays black, but I gotta go to the store and get some Q-tips. Don't have any. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. And next time you see me, I'll have this polished and all the trim on it and the weather stripping, and it's on the car, and we're ready to go for a ride. Other thing, we got plates on her, insured, tagged, legal, road ready. Talk to y'all next time. Y'all keep rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking. Pretty soon we're gonna be going for a ride.